Wild Prowl. Raw instinct, relentless pursuit, survival in the wild. From silent stalks to explosive chases, this is nature at its most intense. Faced with a wall of armored giants, the lions quickly lose control of the encounter and are forced to retreat. Despite the relentless assault, the hippo finds one last burst of strength, breaks free from the pride, and drives itself back into the safety of the water. Without warning, the leopard explodes into the herd and brings down a gazelle in seconds. But as crocodiles move in to steal the kill, their sudden rush turns the hunt upside down, driving the leopard off and giving the terrified prey an unexpected chance to escape.
Here, guys. Yeah.
In a split second, the hidden crocodile explodes from the mud, clamps onto the baboon, and drags it beneath the surface before the victim has any chance to escape.
So it just drowns him, right? And it has a baby. Has a baby. No, that's a big one. No, it has a baby. Big baby, yeah.
This is more than a simple fight. Between these powerful males, the clash is likely driven by dominance, control, and the right to rule the territory.
Alright, so I could spank my kids.
In a brutal twist of the wild, the mother gores and injures her own calf, unintentionally creating the perfect chance for the hyenas to move in and feed on it.
Yeah, it's still breathing.
2 hyenas. Yeah, you got 2 hyenas coming.
2 hyenas are coming.
Wow, those are,
Oh, my goodness.
that's a big hyena. Uh-oh, there it goes.
Only when they clamp down and begin dragging her young away does she seem to remember her role as a mother and try to fight back. But by then, it is already far too late. The moment the elephant steps in, the pride abandons the shade and scatters, unwilling to challenge an animal that can crush them with a single charge. Two leopards enter the same space, and the tension is immediate. In the wild, predators like these do not tolerate direct rivalry for long, and what begins as a confrontation quickly turns into a brutal fight for dominance. Neither animal is willing to back down. Every movement now is about control, power, and survival, as one leopard presses harder and harder, determined to completely overpower its rival. In the end, the clash reaches its darkest conclusion. The stronger leopard does not stop at victory. It kills the defeated rival and turns the fallen body into food, proving that in the wild, even one predator can become prey to another. For one brief moment, the lion leaves a narrow opening for escape. But instead of taking that final chance, the baboon turns back toward the fight and chooses the path that leads straight to its death.
I don't like these. Can you scare them?
The leopard launches with perfect timing, but this hunt is far from over. Even with the predator locked on, the antelope fights back with everything it has, turning the kill into a violent test of strength, grip, and survival. The lion invades the leopard's treetop refuge and drives the smaller predator away from its hard-earned kill. Even after nearly falling from the branch, this starving brute refuses to let go, hanging in midair and feeding anyway, consumed by raw hunger. The wild dog's pack rushes in to defend one of their own, and the fight changes instantly. Outnumbered and suddenly under pressure from every side, the lone leopard barely manages to break away and escape with its life, while the dog it struck is left writhing on the ground in visible agony. Despite its massive size, the crocodile still becomes prey, overwhelmed inside the crushing coils of a giant serpent and slowly consumed by a predator even the swamp itself fears. The python's body is grotesquely swollen, revealing that it has already swallowed an enormous prey whole. Whatever it caught was so large that the serpent now drags itself forward like a living sack of flesh and scales.
I think longer than that because the tail's way back there. I think it's 15 feet.
Yeah?
Both the cheetah and the gazelle are heavily exhausted. The gazelle no longer tries to build speed and break away, while the cheetah is no longer chasing with real drive or hunger. At this point, the predator looks so drained that it almost seems to have lost its appetite. Right to the final seconds, it feels as if the young antelope might slip free and survive. But that moment never comes. The little one does not escape, and this is exactly why the wild is called merciless. This is Wild Prowl, where every second of the wild is ruled by hunger, instinct, and survival. Here, beauty and brutality live side by side, and only the strongest, the fastest, or the luckiest make it out alive. If you want more unforgettable wildlife encounters like this, hit like, share this video, and subscribe to support Wild Prowl.